Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, our expert life in Saudi Arabia. Yes, so in this video, we were still in Jeddah, the second largest city in Saudi Arabia, and it was our first time visiting this beautiful city here. So we were driving around, exploring, seeing beautiful buildings, amazing architectures, different nice things to see. You see Saudi flags flying there on this roundabout. Everything was so nice. Everything was so beautiful to see, just like other Saudi Arabian cities that we have been to. Right, so we were driving past places. We didn't know what place it was until later on, but the places were beautiful. Yeah, that's what we were gone that for, to have an experience how it feels like to be in Jeddah, the second largest city in Saudi Arabia. And it truly felt like the second largest city. Massive, beautiful, everything, different people from different cultures. You see a lot of international dining options, a lot of international brand shops and all of that. Right, so we were driving around, just trying to explore and do as much as we can. As we were on our staycation in Jeddah, we wanted to see Jeddah as much as we could within the time that we were there. Right, you see even the lined up date trees, the palm trees, they make the Saudi roads, the Saudi highways look so beautiful, right? And the roads, they are well maintained, they are amazing. Most of the roads, they are really amazing. And the other thing that was good for us, that was in favor, was the weather. The weather, we were coming from the eastern province in Rastanura, where the temperatures were soaring to 40s and above degrees Celsius. Talk of the humidity. We live by the Arabian Gulf. It was just too much. But being in Jeddah really amazed us. We went there thinking it's summer in Saudi Arabia. So we were thinking, well, it will be like kind of almost the same, right? So, but then the weather was so beautiful. On this day, it looked like it was gonna rain. But for the most of the day, it was just like that. It didn't rain. It rained later on in the evening, and we had to leave the Corniche a bit earlier, right? So we were driving to the new Jeddah Corniche, right? We heard that there's a new Jeddah Corniche and the old Jeddah Corniche, right? So we were driving to the new Jeddah Corniche first, right? So we drove past the Red Sea Mall, right? The area where the Jeddah season was happening. We were fortunate enough to attend. It was the last week of Jeddah season, so that's the area to the right there. And we drove past the famous Red Sea Mall, right? It was to the right as well, right? So it was really like an experience. That's the front of the Red Sea Mall right there. If you check our videos below, you'll see when we entered the Red Sea Mall and we had our first lunch in Jeddah there at Nando's, right? So yes, we were getting lost a bit. We missed an exit, so our navigation was giving us new directions to follow so that we could get the road that we missed. right? So we were getting lost and we were just driving by. It was taking us round and round, but we were following. We were not bored because everything was just so nice to watch. Everything was just beautiful. The drive was not boring at all, because we could sometimes, when you get lost, the direction that you were taking, we would see something new and would be going wow, right, in Jeddah. So as well, the weather being good for us, it wasn't like we were rushing to go and be indoors or somewhere. We really were enjoying the drive. The kids were enjoying. We would take turns to spot different things and just share with each other, take videos, take photos. It was awesome. It was awesome, right? And the time that we were driving here, the traffic wasn't bad as yet. So we were moving smoothly. We were driving good. We were enjoying the beautiful buildings, enjoying the beautiful architectures, different designs in the second largest city of Saudi Arabia. Yeah, we truly felt we were in the second largest city, because we live in Ras Tanura is just a small city. So being in Jeddah, or even when we visit Riyadh, we feel the difference, kind of. We feel the difference. So being in Jeddah was awesome. Being in Jeddah was truly awesome. Yes, so it was our first time, like I've said before. But by our second day, we were like, you know what? We need to come back, because obviously we didn't finish touring the whole of Jeddah, right? So look at that. The billboards in Jeddah, totally different from our eastern province. We haven't seen such billboards. That's really nicely done. That's like, we were like, oh wow, this is really cool. So cool. So the billboards, we were like, Eastern Province should copy this, should take notes. So yes, we saw a lot of new things that we were like, oh wow, yes. Is this a desert country? So look at that. The palm trees, the date trees everywhere. Everything is just amazing. You know, we've had people with different perceptions about Saudi Arabia. They haven't been in the country, but they just rely on hearsay. So for us, being experts here and posting our videos, sharing our videos, we've got family, we've got friends that now have a different perception about Saudi Arabia, because they see our adventures. They will see how much family fun we have in Saudi, traveling within Saudi and even out of Saudi Arabia to neighboring countries, like Bahrain, Qatar, the UAE. They see all of that. It's really like, normal life in Saudi Arabia, right? And it's also beautiful, considering what they were thinking might be like in Saudi, because Saudi Arabia has been a closed-up country. So many people were just relying on hearsay and so forth. So now, because of tourism, Saudi is opening up. So many people have flocked in and seeing for themselves that Saudi Arabia is not about the sand dunes, it's not about the dust only, it's not about the sun only. There is also beauty inside Saudi Arabia, right? Some people, they even thought Saudi Arabia is a desert. There is not even water. They didn't realize there is the Arabian Sea, plenty of water. Jeddah city is built by the Red Sea. It's water, you see, the sea. That's where we were driving to. The Corniche would go to the Red Sea. The video down below, the post before this one, there is one video that we were by the Red Sea, right? We didn't get an opportunity to touch the water, but next time when you go back, we will surely find a spot where they allow people to be in water or at least touch the Red Sea water. That would be amazing. That would be cool, right? So we were trying to do a lot of stuff, so we didn't really have time to look at that, but would have loved to. Yes. So yes, that was us driving to Jeddah Corniche, getting lost, but we were not like annoyed or anything. We were actually enjoying until we got back to the route that was taking us clearly to the Corniche, right? So as we continued driving, we could see that it was going towards 4 p.m., if I'm right, and then traffic, there was now a bit more traffic, but we eventually got our way.